thanks for coming, everyone. We have this very interesting and controversial topic that I think is still ongoing. It's still in on the written forum. Everyone sometimes will talk about it. So over the water cooler, it's just something that I wanted to ask both of you your opinion about MRT seats, even bus seat as well. So for mostly for MRT, which I take, and then when you go into MRT train, and you saw this, if you see a empty seat, which is every seat is taken, but it's just the one for the elderly, and also corner seat is empty. Would you, take the seat, or would you actually would you take the seat, or would you just leave it empty? And what's your take on it?
For me, it's a priority lah. Priority for the seat to get elderly, pregnant women, all got the kids. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think one of the what people would think is, if it's not taken, would you want to sit down and rest first before, if anyone comes up, would you give up, or would you continue taking the seat?
I will give up the seat.
Okay, how about you?
I personally think that because all of us actually paid for the fare, right? So everyone have the right to actually go for the seat, and if you are sick or you really need a seat, please ask and approach someone whom you think that they are young and able to give up the seat for you. I think as Singaporeans, it will be good to practice this sort of like I'll say that probably like ethics, and not be so bounded by rules to say that, hey, this is a seat that you can't sit, and it's Singapore is actually full of rules, right?
No, if not, people will like priority people, those cannot want the seat cannot get the seat. That's why they get the yellow card.
I think that is probably my opinion, is that's to allocation. It's an allocation, but for myself, I do agree that it's for everyone, because if it could be someone, the elderly, who comes in and he's not standing very near to the signage seat, right? And someone who's just like in the middle should just give up for the elderly if he's nearest. So it shouldn't be for the corner seat. But I think another question for me, I want to ask is, how do you feel when you are given the face? if someone give you a very black face about it,
Nice face,
like dirty look, and then do you feel like you did something wrong?
No, it depends on the situation.
Like I said, I think we should actually I reckon that Singaporeans should actually be more, I would say, not so bounded by rules, but have the right mindset to actually give out the seats when you don't need it as much as the person who need it, and don't have that being offended easily if you are asked to give out your seats. Yeah.
I think last question, I think which it's also debatable always, is that I think that becomes also something that parents would also expect that seat to be given to a kid. So what do you think when you feel like maybe the kid is might not need it because they very active and all?
To me, still need the seat for the kids in case they quite like hyperactive.
But yeah.
Is because
But
you
okay, I've seen such situation before, like in the MRT, right, where someone is in bandage, they kind of need the seat more than the kid. And then the kid is hyperactive, like what he said, is jumping on the chair. Then question is, who deserve, or rather not deserve, who needs the seats more? Is it the kid or is it the guy with a big bandage on the leg, can't really stand out?
Or
Yeah.
it depends on whether the family want to give the bandage,
The-
give the seat. If not, usually it's depend on the surrounding or other person, people will see about it. Cannot be. Kids can be uncontrolled when come to like MRT because the outside must case by case basis.
Oh, okay, okay, got you. So correct me if I'm wrong. What you're trying to say is that there is no standard set of rules like who come first or
Yes.
who is of the top priority lah.
But if let's say there's one elderly and then one is in the same space, and which one would you think they need?
Sometimes is the elderly will give the injured person. Some come across. They usually elderly they say nowadays they're healthy. Some they will see the scenario lah.
I think I think it's something that we can't really judge, right? Sometimes you don't know.
Sometimes army people
Yeah.
they
After long-
fit.
yeah.
They also very tired
Yeah,
after after
So-
reservist.
So that's why I mentioned that this set of mindset should be practiced normally with everyone should have that mindset. Like, I don't have a set of rules. If I don't need the seat as much as you, please stand up and give up the seat.
That's why they put the picture. The which one is the one that is the. Some people, some foreign people, country they don't know Singapore.
Yeah,
some more,
I think they allocate the seat, but then the thing is, it ends up the seat with no signage. Those people will just stick their butt to it, right? And then they
Yeah,
don't do anything because
but-
they feel they are not obligated to do it.
So they are entitled.
Like,
in a way.
like just like fine like that. Don't smoke anywhere. Smoke at the yellow box.
So I think we can end our session with I think my opinion is that it's very stressful to take a public transport, and
Yes.
then you might want to choose the timeline to take a train.
True. That's why I never sit on the train.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Applause.